And this is where these whole big organizations, the dependence on them is changing how we interact with things. And I found a very interesting opposite scenario into these street vendors where the power is in the grassroots and not into some big organization. It was into the big organization. It was with this police system and the judicial system of India. And then this grassroots movement was able to collect together, gather together, and work in a way that they could change these institutions. Because what the problem is happening is, institutions become such enforcing rules of, they tell us what are the rules of the game, and you have to work according to them, or you are out of the system. But the other thing that is happening is they have become highly obscure in a way, and rigid to change. And it is very difficult to change institutions. It is nearly impossible. So then this was a very amazing example of where we could see how institutions were changing, and that too by these marginalized weak people, but because they were working on this informal contract with each other based on trust. They were working on this whole system where they could see there was this humane interaction between them, based on trust, that created a sum total which was larger than the institution itself.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's also it's a power struggle, a power dynamics, because sometimes even if a grassroots movement gets centralized, then whoever is on the top, it can be
Yeah, of course that
so,
happens. That is
yeah.
happening here as well. I am getting a bit worried in the last few months, after this legalization.
Yeah.
Now again, the power dynamics within the communities are coming up. So yes, so that is where I hope that they realize that the organization needs to be built. The whole organizational model needs to be decentralized
Yeah.
in a way rather than centralized model.